Hello, everybody. It's Assassin's Creed Shadows Day. I'm very excited to be here talking to you about this game. Why would I be excited for that? Well, because there is a chance that the publisher could sue me for doing that, and that would make me famous. Wouldn't that be a fantastic way to blow up on the internet? Ubisoft decides to sue you. But anywho, I feel like it's going to be very difficult for a lot of people to give an honest review of this game because of how much controversy it's actually been embroiled in. I, on the other hand, don't care about Assassin's Creed. I've been doing many different topics recently, and a lot of them have been how my favorite pieces of media have been torn down. Now, as a video game enthusiast and someone who has had that hobby for a very long time, I do care about video games. I do not care about Assassin's Creed video games because I've never really found them that engaging. They're just not my style of game. If you like them, that's fine. If you don't like them, that's also fine. Like, I don't have skin in that game. What I do find hilarious is that this game has managed to piss off an entire country. And not just like the nerds in the country. No, 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 no. The government of the country. The mafia of that country. Like, the criminal underworld is legitimately upset at this video game. And I find that hilarious. How did this happen? Tell you the truth, we got to go back. 2020. That's when this game officially started ramping up for production. Also, when Ubisoft officially started its DEI program. I know, everyone's tired of hearing about DEI, and I don't blame you. I was actually doing a different script with a very different slant on Ubisoft and their DEI program, and I got so bored that I decided, not worth it, and I stopped. But then Ubisoft decided to double down on its BS and threatened to sue people for giving bad reviews of their game. And I thought, you know what? We can keep going. So development began in late 2018, shortly after the release of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. In November 2020, Ubisoft Quebec, the studio behind Assassin's Creed Odyssey and Assassin's Creed Syndicate, spearheaded the project. The project kicked off in earnest in 2020 following Valhalla's launch. With new creative team advocating for Japan, the next-gen hardware, PS5, Xbox Series X and S, available, Ubisoft greenlit the game under the codename Assassin's Creed, codename Red. Yeah, it's going to be red, all right. Their ledgers are never going to get black. That's not a race joke, by the way. That's not a Yasuke joke. They're going to lose a fuck ton of money on this game. The math I've done says that they need to sell around 10 million copies to break even. And they're not going to come close. I'll be surprised if they get to 2 million copies. Now, I could be wrong, and we'll find out. But especially because you can buy Ubisoft Plus and play it for like super cheap, and then you don't actually have to buy the game itself. Ooh, I think they're fucked on this one, boys and girls. There could be a girl watching this. I don't know. Probably not. It could be, though. Just keep that in mind. It could be. Revealed at Ubisoft Forward in 2022, codename Red, it was positioned as part of a new era for franchise alongside Assassin's Creed codename Hex and the Animus Hub, formerly Infinity. This marked a shift in design philosophy, focusing on an expansive RPGs for current gen platforms. The title reveal was May 15th, 2024. The game was officially named Assassin's Creed Shadows, with its initial release date set for November 15th, 2024. Spoilers, they didn't make it. So what happened was Ubisoft released Star Wars Outlaws, and it was an absolute bugged mess. It was unplayable for a lot of people, to the point where they charged people extra money to play it early, and then those people had to restart the game and lose their save. It was absolute disaster, and it got shit on by everyone, and it deserved to. It was terrible. It should have never been released in that state. Well, guess what? Assassin's Creed Shadows was suffering the same issues that Star Wars Outlaws was, and Ubisoft was rightly terrified to release it in that state. Star Wars Outlaws lost them an ungodly amount of money. I don't know exactly how much Ubisoft had to pay Lucasfilm to be able to make a Star Wars game, but there's no way that game made its money back. In order to make its money back, it would have had to sell around 8 million copies, and it didn't even make 2 million. Ubisoft is hurting bad. They lost $11 billion in market share, and they cannot afford to have another failure. The only problem is this game is already set to be a giant failure. It took forever to make, was made by a team that had over 50% brand new people who've never worked on a video game ever before. And now they're working on a mainline title. And it might be the most offensive piece of media made. The amount of things they've done in this game that are culturally insensitive and just outright offensive to the Japanese people is hilarious. You couldn't make a more racist game if you had tried. They've stolen visuals of things illegal to take pictures of and put it in the game. They have put Chinese structures in a Japanese game, which, if you know anything about the history between China and Japan, you'll know that's not going over well. They have stolen the Oda clan's banner, which is definitely not okay. Basically, this game is set to be huge financial failure. And guess what? I'm here for it. I will see if I can try to play this game. And if I can, I will give the most honest review I can. I will not tear it down for the sake of tearing it down. I will think it's hilarious to play a game like it, though. I expect that even with the extra time that they put into it, it's still going to be an absolute disaster. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you like this video, please share it out there. Give a like, a subscribe. It'll really help me out. Thanks so much. Bye.
Can you feel the breeze? It calls your name, whispering secrets wrapped in a flame. The stars align, the night cracks to dawn. A battlefield written in lines you've drawn. The wind is sharp, it knows no pause. It fans the fire, it feeds the cause. Total destruction written in sparks. A perfect night to ignite their hearts. Yasuke rides where shadows creep, through clouds that churn where echoes sleep. A warrior spirit, a silent vow. The collapse of empires begins now. Do you hear the drums? They thrum like fear. It's the end of time that's drawing near. The storm, it laughs, the sky, it shifts. Each step you take, the power lifts. The wind is sharp, it knows no pause. It fans the fire, it feeds the cause. Total destruction written in sparks. A perfect night to ignite their hearts. Yasuke stronger than the crashing sea. With every breath you claim